Welcome back to Digital Blox. In today's video, we are gonna be going over the top 10 best Roblox War Games to play. But before we start, we ask for you to click that big red subscribe button and post notifications bell. We post content just like this very video, and it would be a shame if you missed out on any of it. With that being said, let's jump right into today's video. Number 10, DDay. As the title suggests, DDay drops two groups of players onto the beaches of Normandy for a Roblox reenactment of this treacherous fight. In terms of the gameplay, much of its mechanics are inspired by the Battlefield series, as players are limited to a select group of operators and weapons. However, to win this shootout, players will need to be strategic in choosing which role their team needs the most. Number 9, Military Tycoon. Unlike the rest of the bunch, Military Tycoon places players into the shoes of a country's general. Thus, instead of being the one of the soldiers of the battlefield, you'll be overseeing your army's strategy. As you increase your base and army size, take on opposing countries on the other side of the map to capture a larger stake in the ensuing war. Number 8, War Simulator. The wave-based war simulator varies from the rest, with its game modes gifting players the right to fight in any major war they desire. From World War I and II to Vietnam and more, War Simulator supplies various maps and weapons that match the historical accuracy of each one. Once a war is chosen, the objective is to get to the end of the enemy base after each potential foe is taken out. As War Simulator definitely amps up the difficulty in later stages of the game, AI soldiers should not be underestimated. Number 7, Zeppelin Wars. As one of the newer war games out there, the inception of Zeppelin Wars in 2020 proved that this genre was still earning some attention from fantastic Roblox developers. In this skybound title, two teams will be positioned on the decks of each respective Zeppelin, aiming to pick up enough eliminations to win each round. To spice things up, the game has also added World War I style planes into the mix for players who want to command their own war machine. Number 6, Bed Wars. If you're hunting down more of a sci-fi arena shooter, Bed Wars is certainly worth your time. The game is a genius mix between Valorant and Minecraft, as two teams will build their way to each other and use their assortment of powers and guns. Although, the biggest thrill is mainly from collecting rare gems throughout each map to purchase an even bigger arsenal of abilities. Number 5, Battleship Battle. Although its name doesn't exactly scream must-play game, Battleship Battle is easily the best Navy simulator on the site. With their ships hundreds of yards apart, two opposing sides will collect weapons and aim to see which one of these vessels will be sunk first. To make matters interesting, the ships do tend to move either further or closer to each other, forcing sailors to pick their weapons wisely. Number 4, Nerve Strike. For a more kid-friendly experience, Nerve Strike is an adorable arena shooter that houses hours of multiplayer content. Whether it's domination, team match, or free-for-all, the title is a great lighthearted romp perfect for a group of friends. For more hardcore players, you'll be enticed to discover a thorough weapon leveling system, ultimately allowing you to equip attachments and special abilities to your Nerf blaster. Number 3, Tank Warfare. Probably the most graphically appealing title of them all. Tank Warfare neglects all boots-on-the-ground combat in favor of massive 8-on-8 tank action in beautifully designed locations. The premise is seemingly bare bones, but the heart of Tank Warfare lies in its in-depth progression system. Through this, players can unlock and buy several of the larger tanks in the game, while being able to apply cosmetics to them as well. Number 2, Counter Blox. Counter Blox doesn't rank as our top game, but it does beat Phantom Forces in some categories. For one, players enthralled with completing objectives may find this to be a better fit. With each game mode taking place over a number of rounds, it will lend you more XP for winning each, rather than for simply stacking kills. In addition, every map in Counter Blox has handfuls of nukes and crannies that provide perfect shooting angles and hiding spots. Number 1, Phantom Forces. As we've said before, Phantom Forces is Roblox's best alternative option to Call of Duty. Of course, the level of realism is not as high as the latter, but the gameplay is surprisingly smooth. With over 100 guns and dozens of diverse maps, this team-based shooter is an incredibly underrated free-to-play game that needs to be experienced at least once. What was your favorite game? Let us know down in the comments section below. Well, anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching here on Digital Blox. We hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did and don't forget to subscribe. Also, watch the 2 videos on screen because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next Roblox video. Goodbye.